So we just found this property, and look at this rub. I scouted it the other day. A lot of good trails. Look at this. I'm gonna put my hand up to it here. That's a huge rub. There's a cornfield right here. There's a cornfield, there's a creek. I think they're bedding down there, or they could be bedding. I mean, we're right on the outskirts of town. You know what they say about those big suburban bucks? We'll see if we can sneak in on this guy. So that guy right there is my brother Matt Smith, and he is a tree stand hanging machine. He lives for this. He'll hang a tree stand and change it the next day. But let me tell you, he's very successful and he knows what he's doing. I know you can't see this very well, but that turkey on the right is looking around watching, while the other three turkeys on the left are actually laying down with their wings spread out, sleeping. I've never seen turkeys do that, but interesting how one keeps watch while the other three rest. I've been sitting in this deer stand for about 7 hours now. I've seen about 26 deer. I saw 2 nice bucks. Well, they weren't nice bucks. They were active bucks. They'll be good in about a year or two, but I haven't had anything come by. There's some rubs over here behind me they're huge. And I'm hoping that buck swings by. It's pretty tough sitting in a deer stand for this long. I've got about 3 or 4 more hours to go, so we'll see what happens. Give you a pan around so you can kind of see what, you hear that noise? That's a combine cutting corn down. Look, you can see him over there? He's cutting down all that corn. They cut half of it yesterday, and the other half, I guess they're cutting today. Hopefully the next time I'm on this camera, I'll be zooming in on some big antlers. So I just shot the biggest deer of my life. I heard him. I wish I could have got it on camera, but I'm filming with an iPhone. It's almost impossible. So I'm going to kind of show you where he came out, and I'll retrace it. I haven't recovered him yet. So he came out there, and I saw the sun glistening off his antlers. I didn't know how big he was, but I knew he was a shooter because just the width of what I saw, the glistening of the sun. And then he walked down here, and he cut through all this brush, and he came out right here. And that's where I shot him. I shot him right through the chest. He ran there, and he stopped right there. I didn't get a complete pass-through because of the height. It went in through his chest, and it came out right where his brisket is, his sternum. And then right there, I shot him again at 44 yards. I shot him he was walking away to that river, and I shot him right through the back side of the left side of his rib cage. So he should have 2 arrows in his body cavity. So he went right down. He went right back behind that bush where I can't see, and he went down into that river bottom. So I think he's down there laying down. So I'm going to leave him all night tonight, and just going to come get him in the morning with my brother. Oh my gosh, I didn't even count the points. I just know they're tall. They're really massive. He's a big buck. And I am excited. I am pumped. We'll see what happens. I hope I can find him. I really hope I can find him in the morning. I found him. Oh, I got him. It took a straight down shot, but look at this dude right here. He didn't go far. 60 yards. Check this out. That is a big old buck. Sorry for the blood. Look at this. Oh my word. He is huge. Couldn't even hold his head up. Oh wow. That's awesome. That is awesome. So I sat in the deer stand from 7 o'clock this morning, and I shot him at 4:30 this afternoon. Oh, that's a lot of time to put in. And he's a big old mature buck. We're gonna eat some good back straps off of this guy. Well, here he is. You can see him, he's got good mass. He's just a little bit just a little bit on the outside of his ears. He's probably, I don't know, I haven't put a tape on. He's got this one little bump right there. I guess you could call him an 11 point, but that's a big old boy. We just found this property this week, scouted it one day, hung a stand that day, and I got in there. I was going to hunt all day, and the wind was right. I had a southern wind, so nice buck, beautiful buck. I can't be more happy. The only way I could be more happy is if one of my children shot this buck. So my wife and I, we're going to be eating good. Shot him on a Hoyt Ultra Sport. I bought that bow in 2004 or 2005, and still doing pretty good. I am going to upgrade, so but not too shabby.